As the famous saying goes, it's all about the economy. President Lai Ching-te spent much of a speech on his one-year anniversary in office talking about economic issues. He said that Taiwan needs to wean off its reliance on being an export-driven economy, but also expand into other markets. He added that he'll make Taiwan's interest the highest priority in ongoing trade talks between the U.S. and Taiwan, and that he'll establish a sovereign wealth fund. Lai also spoke on many domestic issues like climate change, healthcare, and social stability. He committed to the government's goal of making Taiwan a net zero carbon emitting country by 2050. And he added that he'll also invest around $33 billion in Taiwan's green energy sector by 2030. On healthcare, Lai said the government will continue to support programs like disease control and cancer treatment. Throughout his speech, Lai consistently called for unity and democracy, saying that Taiwan's democratic system was one of its most treasured qualities.
我相信没有任何一个台湾人会放弃民主自由的生活，也没有一位总统可以背离民主自由的价值。
One point that was notably missing from Lai's speech is China. Lai has made countering Chinese infiltration and strengthening Taiwan's defenses against threats from across the strait a priority in his first year in office. But his speech didn't really mention China, and he only said in a Q&A session after the speech that he'd be willing to talk to China, but only on equal footing. Now, Lai's 1 year in office comes as there are steep divides between Taiwan's ruling and opposition parties. One of the biggest recent sticking points is a $13.5 billion special budget that the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's cabinet wants to pass. But Taiwan's opposition, which holds the legislature, has slapped down the ruling party's special budget amid concerns about the country's energy policy. And that's why Lai mentioned his commitment to green energy in his speech today to reiterate his support for the current course. But he also told opposition lawmakers and opposition leaders that he's willing to talk.
我将指示国安团队着手规划，向在野党主席进行重要国安情势简报，期望朝野政党领袖，无论政治立场为何，我们都能够以国家利益为优先。
Taiwan's opposition has responded, saying it's willing to consider Lai's proposal while also questioning its timing.
他所提出来要坦率真诚交换意见，共商国事，到就职1周年才抛出，其实已经拖延了许久。
Eric Zhu, the leader of the main opposition Kuomintang, says that the challenges that Taiwan faces can't be solved in a day, but he hopes that this is the beginning of new substantial exchanges and a chance to bury the hatchet. Justin Wu, Joseph Wu, and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.